Mr. Earl, do you have those komburabs? Those, can we hand them out? If you do that meditation all day, you'll go crazy. So you need some vacation during the day. Okay, you will get bored without your cell phone and without your YouTube videos. So it's good to have something else to do. And so we're going to give you this book. This is a very, very difficult book. It's one of the hardest books in the world, I guess. Tsongkhapa wrote it when he was pretty old, in his 50s, I think. And it was kind of his masterpiece about emptiness, okay? So he practiced and studied his whole life, and then he put it all into this book, all his understanding of emptiness. And this is the first part. There's been maybe, this is about 200 pages. In the end, it will be about 1,000 pages, but I haven't finished it. So every day I try to do a little bit, okay? And it's very delicate. It's very delicate translation. It has to be very careful, and it takes many years to translate Tibetan well, okay? It's good to try to translate Tibetan before that, but to do it well takes many decades, okay, of hard work, constant work, so like making movies or something. So when you're bored and you too much emotion from those meditations, you can try to read this, and then you will come back to reality. And you're like, what's he talking about? I suggest you just take small pieces, okay? I like to just open it up, like I did a big meditation. I'm exhausted. Emotionally, I'm exhausted. And my body's also tired from sitting very straight, and then sometimes you can just open it, and there's also a vast difference, as we have mentioned previous, between different ways in which one has perceived suchness. That is, a difference in whether the person's mind has been opened or not towards this profound object by their utilizing an infinite number of different forms of reasoning during their time on the path of accumulation and preparation to explore the meaning of suchness as far as the two ways in which the objects lack any self-nature. Then you can spend some time with that, and you feel fresh, okay? It'll take you to a different level, okay? Different feeling. Then in retreat, you should exercise a lot. When I did my 3-year retreat, every morning I did sometimes 2 hours of yoga. And in the afternoon I did ballet for 3 years. Take long walks, okay? It's a very beautiful place. You're welcome to walk anywhere. We're not supposed to see other people much. So there's a tradition when you're in retreat for the 3 days, if you are walking and you see somebody, like you come like this, then you just look down, okay? And you just walk past them like you didn't see them, okay? This is a tradition. You don't say, hi, how you doing? Okay? Is your retreat as hard as my retreat? And you just pretend you don't see them, okay? And move past them quietly. So, yes, Stanley.
So what if the people cannot read English? What do you suggest?
I suggest Stanley translate the whole book. If you have some Dharma book, especially if you have the Pabonka Rinpoche's Lamrim, I know that some of you have the Chinese book, and so if you can't read English very well, I can't read any Chinese, okay? It all looks like Xinjing to me. So then you can read that book. Is a good way. It's good to take a break and read something. Go outside, okay? The sun is very healthy. You should wear a hat, okay? Don't get the sunlight on your face. It will cause And but go for a walk, long sleeve shirt, and take a walk. Okay, get outside, get fresh air. It's not good to sit in a meditation all day. You will get sad or something. It will feel too heavy. Okay, so get outside, and the sunlight when it touches you, it's like medicine. Okay, it's a good sunlight here. Yes.
After meditation,
Yeah.
the student get very clear about the nectar's color. The first one we do the upward to downward wash. It seems something red at the beginning and then becomes a white nectar.
So far, all the nectar is white. Okay? So far. We are just cleaning so far. Okay? Then today we will start the second half. We're not finished with that meditation. Okay? Now we have to ask for wisdom. We have to ask for understanding. And that nectar will be a gold color, red gold color. So we're going to start now. That's the second meditation. We just finished the first one. Okay. Yes, please.
People that we bring forth, can they also be people who have passed away?
Yeah, the people don't have to be alive who are sitting with you, because even though they changed their body now, they're still alive. Somewhere they are alive. I often look for my mother. She passed away 40 years ago, and her name was Elizabeth. And I'm especially, if someone says to me, "My name is Elizabeth," then I'm like, "What year were you born?" And they say, I met one who was born the same year. And very suspicious to me, this person, Chisama. Her name is Elizabeth. And I always wonder about that. So, somewhere they are alive. And you can visualize them as you knew them. Okay. That's okay. Any other questions? Yes, please.
During the retreat, did you have some idea come up about your work and jobs? You are working on something? Is it supposed to just ignore it, or become a creation of your?
Yeah, it's a good question, and I'll repeat it. Oftentimes during retreat, because you don't use your cell phone, you shouldn't use your cell phone, okay? Except for watching the stars. Then new ideas will come in your mind, okay? And they are great ideas. If you're a business person, all my great ideas came from retreat, like to start the project for saving the Tibetan books 27 years ago. That idea came from retreat. And so we are working for 27 years. We saved about 25,000 books now. And so personally, I think it's cool. I keep a journal, I keep a diary, and I make notes. And it's okay. It's okay. Don't let it get out of hand, okay? Like, don't spend the whole day designing your next business, okay? Like, do your meditations and like that, okay? Your next business will always come in your mind, this is my next project. And maybe save it. Don't let it interrupt the meditation. But I when I'm eating lunch or I'm eating dinner, then I can write some notes. The ideas you have in retreat are correct. They are always more correct than the ideas you have out of retreat. Okay? When you come out of retreat and you read that journal, it will sound crazy to you. But believe the retreat person more than you believe the after retreat person, okay? The retreat person is more clear than the after retreat person. The after retreat person thinks the retreat person's journal is crazy. But the retreat person is more clear. So trust those ideas you have. If you have some idea about your life, maybe this person is my partner, or maybe I should start a churro business, or, you can trust those, okay? Those are good ideas, okay? Because your mind is clear, okay? And then they seem a little bit crazy 1 week after you get home, but trust them, and follow them. Okay, so keep a journal, but don't interrupt your meditation. Okay, if your mind gets excited, say, "Okay, that's a great idea. Let's write it down this evening." Okay, and talk to yourself like that. Okay, so it's nice to keep an empty journal. Okay, and each person should get a rosary. Okay, if you don't have a mala, you should get one. Rebecca, I think you brought some. She got some malas in my monastery. And where else? They're from? Oh, from different places, holy places. And she has some. And if we run out, I will send someone to buy some in Tucson or something. But everybody should have a mala. Huh? How many people might want to buy a mala? Okay. By the way, I will bless the new ones, but I will also bless the old ones. So I'm not selling malas. Okay. So if you have one already and you want me to bless it, you can give it to me. We're blessing them today. Okay. Old ones are fine. That you bought somewhere else. Okay. How many people might need one? Okay. We have about 40, I think. Okay. Okay. But the beautiful ones will go first. I don't know what she's doing with the money. Probably the money goes to support the young people that we send to the monastery every year. She sells cookies and malas. She made about $100,000 in selling cookies in the last 10 years or something. And she sent many people to Serra for study. If you want to study in the monastery, you're welcome. Talk to her, okay? We pay for your airplane and your food, and you can stay for 1 month in the monastery and study. Many people here did that. How many people here did that? Raise your hand. Yeah, all these people went. This year we had a big team from Mexico went. It was very cute. My Lama said, send more of those Mexico students. They are much better than the American ones. More serious. So you're welcome to go. Okay. All right. Another question. Yeah.
Usually when you talk about the Lord of Death, the red bull who eats the bad deeds, is it the same one in the Wheel of Life, the Lord of Death?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. In the Wheel of Life, it doesn't look like a bull. It looks like a monster. Okay. And my teacher, he didn't use a red bull. One day we went to somebody's house and they had some big dogs. They are crazy guard dogs. Like this tall on me. You know, and like special German Shepherd dog, very cruel, big teeth. And they chased me into my room. The guy went to work, and they chased me into my room. I couldn't come out for several hours. Finally, I took my shoe and I tried to push them away, and they grabbed the shoe, and then I couldn't go home because they have my shoe. And And he said you can also use any cruel animal, like a dog, big dog, very cruel, should have good teeth and claws. Okay, and he used to use a German Shepherd. So now I'm afraid of those dogs, big dogs. I like little dogs, and you can use that dog. What time I'm supposed to stop? I just don't want to over 10:30. Okay, let's go. Any more questions? Yes, Vivian.
我想问一下，就是在闭关那几天，对不起，就是那个生活的状态是保持你平时就是你如果单独一个人在家里的时候，比方说你可以记60书啊，或者说做一些你喜欢的东西啊，比方说煮东西吃啊，或者洗衣服啊、冲凉这些能不能做？或者是他应该怎么样安排？就是除了冥想、瑜伽。其他还可以做一些什么？怎么样安排这些时间
So my question is, during the retreat, should I keep my daily life habit? Like when I was alone, I would like to do some washing, make some dishes, enjoy some little things. So during the retreat, should I keep doing this besides the meditation and yoga time, or should I do something else?
No, regular habit, like how I like to, when I wake up, I like to have a cup of tea, and then I don't eat anything big. Maybe I have a small piece of fruit, and then I do my meditation and I do my yoga. And then after that, I have a big, nice breakfast. Someone asked me, what's the definition of yoga? I said, it's the thing which obstruct me from my breakfast. So I like to have a nice breakfast, and then I like to clean up nice. And in retreat, I enjoy, after the session should get shorter and shorter and shorter. Morning session is biggest because you are fresh. And afternoon session is shorter. And then evening session, sometimes only 15 minutes because you are tired. And then I used to go on the roof of my yurt. My yurt is up there, you can see it. I spent 10 years in this yurt. And now it's all broken. The animals are living there now. And I used to crawl on top and lay down on the top. And dangerous, slide down, I have to hang on to the wood. And I take my mala and I look at the stars and do my mantras. Okay, so when you are tired, you can do mantras. And it's nice to go outside and see the stars. You can sit outside, get warm, okay? In a meditation, you must be warm enough, okay? If you get cold, meditating, you will get sick, okay? You'll get a cold, or your back will start to hurt, or your knees will start to hurt. So stay warm. I always I have a shawl from Tibet, very thick yak hair shawl, and it's very good for meditation, sort of like you're using your jacket, So you keep it warm. And then when the sun comes out, it gets too hot, you can just drop it, And so stay warm. But keep your small habits, When I like cocoa before I sleep, I make almond milk and have a nice warm cocoa. And I think about my life and I make my plan for tomorrow and like that. So those are nice. You can do all those. We put a schedule in the schedule. There's a suggested schedule. But you can change it to fit your body, Some people meditate better in the evening than the morning, I feel sleepy in the evening. I don't meditate very well in the evening. But some people say my best time is the evening. So then you can change your schedule, okay? And we just put a suggested schedule there. But a big part of retreat is to design your own schedule, to fit your body and your life rhythm. You have your own rhythm. In Chinese medicine, very important, the rhythm of the seasons and the rhythm of the day. Your qi is going up and down. So you fit to your own rhythm. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, one more question. Then we'll do more questions in the afternoon. Okay.
Is there any suggested length of the meditation? Or if I don't have the capacity to do the whole meditation, can I break it down to certain sections?
Definitely you can break the meditation. If it's too much for you to do this whole meditation in one piece, you can break it up. You can just do the scorpions and stop. And then drink some tea and take a walk. Try to see what, Ula's doing in her cabin. And then come back and do the little pieces. And then when you finish that, do some exercise. Okay, let's start, and then we'll do more questions in the afternoon. Okay, Adam, I'm using the text from yesterday. If I have time, I'll try to translate it for you. What the text I'm following for explanation, but I might not have time. And I will try to meet people. Okay, 20 people sign up. It means 20 seconds each, I think. But I will try. We will try to make a time, okay? It will probably be like 15 minutes. And then from your side, you have to write down your question clearly. Don't come to talk to me and you say, I don't remember what I want to ask you, okay? So then we will lose time, okay? All right. There's a little nice commentary by Mucha Dharmabhadra. He lived 300 years ago about Vajrayogini. And he also said, I'm at, you can go to GONG_MA. Oh, that's good, right there. Go down to the text after that. Right there. It's just one sentence. But I like it. Di mipa koma dang, yende dang, mende ni ki kapswang, gashi lungjung lungdok tu kewe ne yedo. So again, he repeats what the other Lama said, that part of the purpose of doing yoga, asana, is to bring on the perception of ultimate reality by changing how the prana moves through the chakras. So if you practice this nectar coming up and down, it will trigger a movement of chi through the chakras. Especially these 4 chakras. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will give you new ideas about the pen, okay? And the husband complaining about the salt in the kitchen, okay? So that's why we do yoga, okay? That's one reason why we do yoga, okay? So he's just saying that if you do this honey practice, it will help to open your chakras. And then if you open your chakras, you become a nicer person. And you become more patient. And nobody can upset you. Because it makes your mind clearer where these people are coming from who bother you. They are coming from a seed that you planted when you bothered somebody last week, okay? So we know that, but we have trouble remembering that. If you open your chakras with yoga every day, or some other exercise like that, then you will remember when the hard times come, when the husband yells at you, or the wife complains, or somebody cuts in front of you in the traffic. You will remember if you're doing this practice. Okay, you will remember easier because your chakras are open. Okay. Then there's a very beautiful subject called Mahamudra. Very, very famous, the Great Seal. Very, very famous. And we are studying it in Arizona, in Phoenix, several times every year. There's a book called The Argument Between the Angel and the Devil. It was written by His Holiness the First Panchen Lama. And Mahamudra means when you do the meditation, the object of the meditation is your own thoughts, your own mind. Then instead of taking a picture of a lama, or instead of taking the picture of all these people, or the honey, or things like that, you are watching your own mind, and you are studying the emptiness of your own mind. So this special kind of meditation is called Mahamudra. And there's a tantric form of that, which you do with a partner, okay? So there's a nice commentary on that by somebody named Gungtang Kwanjo Tembe Dunme. He lived 300 years ago. And I thought I will read a few small pieces out of that for you, because he also mentions the honey practice, okay? And so I'm going to SKU_LAS, okay? Do one more. That's good. Let's start with De Kule. That's it. Yeah, that paragraph. Okay, I'm just reading pieces for you. De Kule dute gim pap rangi gosum ki netung tamje jang wazer pak tu me pa trepe nyemar yang dorsem yabyung sum re trute semjen tamje ki chuo shupe jor samne dute gim pap. De Kule means you picture the Lama at the top of your head, okay? In this case, it happens to be Vajrasattva, okay? But it can be Jatsongkhapa, okay? Duti Gyun Pape, and then the honey starts to come down from their body into the top of your head. Rangi Gosum Ki Nietung Tamche Jang. It starts to clean all of the bad deeds you've done in your life, especially breaking Buddhist vows, okay? We have 3 sets of vows that you can take as a Buddhist, okay? The first one are morality vows, like the 10 vows or the 5 vows. When you take refuge, there are 14 commitments, like that. The commitments you have. The second level of vows is Bodhisattva vows, which are mainly about how to save the world. Okay? And then the third set of vows is Tantric vows, which is how to save the world quickly. Okay? Most efficiently. Okay? Nietung Tamche Jang. So all of those bad deeds, especially when you broke your vows, okay? Cleans them, all right? Each of those 3 vows is easier to break. Okay? The first one is hard to break. You have to kill somebody. Second one is easier to break. You just have to think, I don't like this person. Okay? Third one is extremely easy to break. Okay? Like, you just have to think, my lama picks his nose, and then you broke it already. Okay, so each one is more dangerous than the last one. Okay, and then light rays go out. Many light rays go out, countless. Nyemor means on the tip of those rays of light. Okay, Nyemor means on the tip. Yang dorsem yabyun sungre che. In this case, you are emanating on the tip of the light. The Vajrasattva and his partner, the blue angel and the white angel together, okay, and in our case you can emanate Tsongkhapa on the tip of the light, okay. And then they come to the top of all other people. Shukpe Jortsamne. Then from the union of the 2. More honey comes into all the people. So you don't just do yourself, okay? You could feel today, I think, that it's more fun to do it for everybody than to just do it for yourself, right? The meditation is much more happy if you are helping the people you love and the people you don't love. So the meditation feels happier, okay? After that, you feel happier. Because you are helping everybody, okay? Okay, I'm going to skip the rest of that. Can you search for STOBS? Yeah, okay, good. This is another commentary by Muchidar Bhadra about 300 years ago. This Lama's name is Quicksilver, which I like because there's a very famous surfing company called Quicksilver. This is a nice part from that commentary. I thought you would like to hear it. Topshi sangwe tingin zinki tutop dang sungak sama deju ki nupala tene ngepa jong nuso nyam du sambadang. Did you notice that during this morning's meditation, we didn't just clean the bad deeds with honey? We had the 4 powers there also, okay? We had the 4 powers there also. We thought, what is my worst bad habit? Then we thought, that's going to grow stronger and stronger, and it's going to hurt me more and more. And then we thought, I would like to stop that bad habit, okay? So we were doing the 4 powers of purification, which you learned in the DCI courses many times. Okay, so doing visualization that you are clean is very powerful. But if you join it with the 4 powers of purification, it's unbeatable. Okay, it's like gasoline and fire. Okay, so do both. Okay, so focus on those seeds and go through the 4 powers. Okay, number 1, these seeds are making my world. Write this down. Number 1, 4 powers. These seeds are making my world. Okay? The pen. Okay? Number 2, if I don't clean these seeds, they will take over my life. Okay? They are doubling every day. They are doubling every day. Okay? Number 3, I make a commitment to stop. Okay? Even for 5 minutes. Okay? If you're addicted to, I don't know, churros. Okay? Yesterday I started a new addiction. What do you call those things from Argentina? Alfajores. We started, the film crew, we started a new addiction yesterday. It's called alfajores. Someone gave us like Argentina round churro yo jiao ponchik. Okay. And I think I started a new addiction. Okay. Then when you have a bad habit, it's difficult to say I will never do that again. Okay, I will if someone comes to my program from Buenos Aires and offer me alfajores, I promise I will only eat one. Like, it's not going to work. Okay, so you can make a temporary commitment. I will only eat one every 10 minutes. Okay, like that. Set a limit, and then the limit can get stronger. Okay, so step number 3, bad habit step number 3. Okay, next 24 hours I won't do that thing. Okay, for 24 hours I will control myself. Okay, I won't eat alfajores for 24 hours, which is easy because we ate them all last night. Okay, just set time limit. Okay, that's number 3. Okay, then number 4 is I will do something to balance that mistake. Okay, number 3 is negative. I will not do that for 24 hours. Number 4 is positive. I will do something positive. Today, me and Cesar and Osiris, during our work on the video, we will only eat vegetables. Okay, mostly carrots. Okay, because they are sweeter. Okay, like make a positive commitment. Okay, then while you are doing this honey practice, before you start the honey coming down, do the 4 powers. Okay, in your heart, and then the 4 powers and the honey together is like gasoline and fire. Okay, you're going to have a nice explosion. Okay, just honey is like gasoline without the fire. Just the 4 powers is like fire without the gasoline. Okay. Together, they are super powerful. Super exitoso. Okay. So, top shi tang wei ting in sing ki tu top tang. Use the 4 powers. By the way, he uses a very powerful word in the Tibetan for the power of the 4 powers. He says tu. Say tu. Tu in Chinese means earth, but in Tibetan it means mystical power, like more power than power. Okay, so top means power, tu means like super mystical power. Okay, tu gyap means to do voodoo on somebody, but tu can be a good thing. So here it's like do your 4 powers before you start the honey. Okay, and that's like tu means gasoline and fire together, super powerful. Okay, li, da li, tu top tang sungak sama deje ki nupalatene. Then it says, don't forget to recite your mantra, and that will also clean the bad seeds. Okay, so when you feel tired from meditation, you can relax. Generally you can't stick your feet out at the Lama or at your altar. You can't go like this, You're not supposed to meditate like high word, It's supposed to be bad manners, But when you are doing long retreat, like don't put them at the Buddha, but you can relax, You can, don't point the feet at the Buddha, but point them towards the door or something, and then you could do your mantras, That's okay. You cannot sit in perfect lotus meditation for 12 hours. You will go crazy. And many people did go crazy in meditation, okay? If you feel anxiety, if you feel tightness in your chest, if your breathing changes, you start to, if you feel nervous, shaking, get up, go for a long walk, okay? Don't sit there. It will get worse, okay? It will make you sick. This is called lung. This is a meditation problem called lung. It means you feel anxious or you feel nervous or your hand is shaking or it means you stayed too long in meditation, okay? Then get up, get outside, look at the sky. The doctors in Tibet for lung, when they write the prescription, it says, go outside, look at the sky for 1 hour. Okay, here, $100. I became a doctor last year, I know. Okay, then go outside, look at the sky. Okay, this is the prescription in the scripture for lung. Okay, like relax, have a also a heavy meal can help. Okay, have a heavy meal. Okay, lots of oil, butter, oil in the food. Like if you're having noodles, put extra oil, and it will calm down. Okay, 'cause I don't want you to lose your 3 days. Okay, if you start to get nervous and we had one guy, he took off in my lama's house, not my house. Okay, he took off all his clothes and he ran around the temple. Then it caused a big problem. Okay, he's too nervous. So just relax, okay? If you feel nervous, if you feel tight, don't sit meditation, okay? You can walk also. You can walk around the room if you like, okay? And that's also okay. So don't keep pushing. If it feels bad, don't keep pushing, okay? It's like yoga. If the yoga teacher gives a too tough pose, then we should relax, right? Okay. All right. Topshi sarang tutopta. Then do your mantras. Then you should think to yourself, if I do my mantras, if I do the purification honey, if I do the 4 powers, any bad seed I have, I can get rid of it during these 3 days. Okay? So go into the retreat with this idea. Any bad seed I have, okay? We all made big mistakes, okay, in our life. Okay, when I was in college, I helped with an abortion. I was in an abortion, right? So decide the biggest bad deed you have. Decide now. Those 3 days, I'm going to clean it. After those 3 days, I will be clean. I will be like glass. I will be like crystal. Okay, so decide now. Pick your enemy. Who will you? What bad seed will you clean? Pick it now, and then start to. Get ready, okay? All right. Rangdang nyinge semchen tamche ki nangdong chokpa gyuma tabu ngangne yeke gyape deje or chem chebe mopa nam kyang chao. I like this part because he says, when you do your mantras, okay? Mikme tsewe te chen chen resi, time kembe wambo jambe yang. I didn't teach you the other 3 lines yet. Okay? While you're doing your mantra, Ur Chem Chem means you can also picture your family sitting with you and your enemies sitting with you and all the people of the world sitting with you and all the animals of the world sitting with you, and they are all going so Ur Chem Chem means the whole valley up there is going to sound like a Chinese movie, Boom, 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 boom. So there are millions of people are reciting. Then you can hear the sound, okay? Like millions of people are doing the mantra with you, okay? That's Ur Chem Chem, okay? Okay. I like to take a small break, 12-minute break, okay? Then we'll do another half hour. And we will start the visualization for the red light, okay, the gold light. Okay, you cleaned out all the bad stuff. Now you have to get some good stuff. Okay, so let's take a 15-minute pee break, and let's try to start around 10 or just after 10. Okay, we'll go for another half hour. Okay, let's start again. Adam, can you search for MNAL? And you have some kind of a projector problem here. It's waking up. Okay, it's like me in the morning. Okay, this is a nice commentary. Actually, this is a letter that was written by Trijang Rinpoche, who's the teacher of the Dalai Lama, this Dalai Lama, one of the teachers, and was the teacher of my teacher. And he wrote, in his collected works are all his letters to people. There's a letter to my Lama in there. And these are letters of advice which he gave to people. And it's nice to read them, okay? People asked him questions. He wrote letters to them, and they carved them. And so this is from one of those letters. Nelam Selwadang, Tukrik Mitawa, Selje. If you do this practice of Ye Day and May Day, if you do this honey practice, it will also make your dreams more clear, okay? So we do dream yoga. During retreat, we'll be getting up a little bit earlier than usual, probably, especially for me. And you can write down your dreams for 3 days, starting Monday night. Start to watch your dreams. And you can write down your dreams every morning. Because you're waking up earlier than usual, you are interrupting your dream sleep, REM sleep. So you can follow your dreams during the retreat. So Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning, first thing when you wake up, before you have your almond milk hot cocoa and any leftover alfajores, you can check your dreams, write down your dreams, okay? They're very interesting during the retreat. In the morning to write down your dreams. And then maybe you can see some answers to your life questions in your dreams, okay? This is called Nel Lamkin Neljol, okay? Nel is the honorific for sleep or dream. So let's do that also, okay? First thing when you wake up, write down your dreams, okay? And let's follow our dreams. And then what Trijang Rinpoche is saying here in his letter to somebody is if you do the honey practice, your dreams will improve. And your ability to remember your dreams will improve. And ultimately, you'll be able to practice during your dreams. So a real 3-year retreat is also practicing all night. And that's a little dangerous, and it needs a good Lama to help you. Otherwise, you don't sleep and you get cuckoo. Okay, so as you do longer retreats, you can start to do your practices during your sleep also, okay, in your dreams. Okay, so ultimately, during your dreams, you can do meditation and you can do the honey practice. But these 3 days, let's just do the honey practice, and it will improve your dreams. And you can watch your dreams, okay? It'll improve your dream consciousness, okay? All right, I'm going to do a little bit of we said there were 3 big steps to this meditation that we're doing. It's Madak Tru, Mishe Sel, Ngudup Dup. Say Madak Tru, Mishe Sel, Ngudup Dup. Okay, so we finished the Madak Tru. There were 3 parts. Pushing yin day, pushing down, pushing up, and blowing up your heart. Okay? We finished that. Now you're all clean. Like a clean glass. Now we should put something in the glass, okay? So in the evening, you can do a second meditation, okay? So in the morning you do the cleaning, okay? And in the evening we can do this second second part. Okay, so today and tomorrow I will teach you the second part. There are 7 steps. Okay, Mishe Sel means clearing away what you don't understand. Ngudup Dup means reaching the goals in your life that you want to reach. Okay, and they come together. Okay, the second meditation and the third meditation are done at the same time. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to go back to Kelsang Gyatso. Who is Kelsang Gyatso? Yeah, 7th Dalai Lama. Great Tantrika. Very famous Tantrika. Okay. Each Dalai Lama has a different specialty. Kelsang Gyatso is very famous for Tantra. Okay. And I think he has the best commentary to the 1,000 Angels practice. Okay. And this part. Okay. So I chose his explanation. There will be 7 meditations you can do, okay? For the removing misunderstandings and gaining goals, there will be 7 different meditations you can do, okay? Each one has a different specialty, okay? Each one relates to a different goal, okay? So each person here can choose the 2 or 3 that they like the most. You know, some people want to achieve ability to write a book, for example. Some people want to achieve the ability to teach other people. Then you decide what you want, okay? I will give you 7 choices. And these are meditations. It will take 2 days to teach them to you, okay? And then you choose which ones you want to focus on. You don't have to do all 7, okay? You choose 1 or 2 or 3 that you want to focus on, okay? And I will do the same thing. I will be in retreat with you. Usually I take the 3 days off, 2 days off. But I also want to do retreat. So I'll be up there with you, okay? Struggling to understand how the kitchen works and things like that. Food will be delivered once a day, by the way, so you don't have to cook. You can cook if you want, but if you want, they will deliver food for us, okay? They will make food for us. They will deliver once a day. Okay, so there'll be a little bit of noise, but I'm sorry we couldn't find a truck that didn't make noise. So during that time, you can think that 1 million people are reciting mantra. And it sounds just like a truck. Okay. Here's the first meditation of the 7, okay? And that's all. We'll finish in about 20 minutes, okay? We have about 20 minutes more. Then we have a nice yoga class. Dambo ni detarsu watape. Are you okay, Adam? Right there. Yeah, in the middle. Those are the Tibetan names of the 7. I'll tell you later. The name of the first meditation is Kui Gone Shirab Chewa, means their holy bodies give you greater wisdom. Okay? That meditation is called Holy Body Meditation. Holy Body. Number 1 is called Holy Body. Okay. Tamuni Deta Sawatape Je Yapse Sumnene. After you do the first few pages of this prayer, okay, in the middle, starting at page 169. Okay, every morning you will start at page 169. Okay, every morning you will start at page 169. Okay? 1,000 Angels, verse number 1, and you will read first verse, second verse, third verse, 4th verse, 5th verse, 6th verse, 7th verse, 8th verse, 9th verse. Then you will do the mantra, starting at, I taught you from 11, and you will do your meditations at 12 and 13 and 14. Okay, those are the meditations. Okay. So when you reach 12 on page what? 181. Okay. You can start this holy body meditation. The first of the 7. Okay. Here's how the meditation goes. Teta Suwatape. After you finish the first parts of the asking Jetsongkhapa to help you, which is all the pages before that, Jayab Sum Nyene, Jetsongkhapa gets very happy. Okay, Nye means he gets very happy. Oh, thank you for asking me for help. Most people aren't smart enough to ask me to help them, but you are smart. Okay, Nyene, Tukane Ukarpa Pugu. Then from his heart again comes another white light. Okay, from his heart comes another white light. Pugu Pudung Tabu, like a sleeve of a. Inside the sleeve is the arm, right? Inside the pipe is nectar. Okay. You want to go deeper? There's 2 ways to get the nectar down the pipe. Okay. These are tradition. This is tradition. You can think the nectar is coming inside the pipe, like qi moving through the channels, the jing. Okay. Or if you want to spice it up, the nectar can come down like this, okay? On the outside, okay? Like a candy cane, you know. It can come down, the pipe comes to you. You can get nectar from the inside, but also from the outside, it comes down like this. It's very sexy, okay? Okay. Pugo dung tabu kyangne nemo chik to gyope rangi chiwa changbuk la tsuk. This is called the changbuk, Brahma Dvar in Sanskrit. The Brahma door. Okay. In Tibetan it's called changbuk. This hole at the top of this chakra. The nectar's coming in there from the pipe. Okay. De nang gyu ngo yeshi la naba duti karpo. Then through the pipe comes nectar, honey, white honey, okay? It looks like white honey, but it's really wisdom, okay? It's understanding, the pen, okay? When do you need to understand the pen? In the kitchen when the husband complained about this, okay? We're not talking just philosophy. We're talking real life. Your family, your job, okay? You need to use the pen all the time, okay? You need that wisdom every day, all day, at your work, with your family, okay? You need that wisdom. So it's not just honey, okay? It's wisdom. It looks like honey, but it's made of wisdom, okay? On the outside of the jar, it says 6 grams wisdom. Okay, all right. Ome gyun tabu, as if milk was pouring into your head. Okay, feels like milk. Tabu baktu mepa bab. Baktu mepa means a lot. Okay, like gallons, many liters. Okay, coming into your head. Chiwane shuk luki nang tamche kame. This is after you finish the other one, right? So this is a new one. Your body's already like crystal. Now there's milk filling it up, okay? Fills up your whole body. Che rab tog mene sakpe dig dip dang mishepa tamje tungku dang sulku namba. Then you have to imagine inside the crystal body are some pieces of tar or coal or asphalt or ugly black sticky things. Okay? And those represent your misunderstanding. Okay? It's not my fault the husband is yelling at me. Okay? That's like black sticky stuff in your heart. Okay? It's not my fault my sister-in-law doesn't like me. Okay? It's not my fault my boss is always yelling at me and criticizing me. Okay? That's not my fault. Not my fault is in the form of black, like coal or tar or like that in your body. Okay? This is now a second meditation, right? Completely different meditation. And it's not just the misunderstanding you had in this life. It's all the misunderstandings you had in many lifetimes. Okay, they're all there. Okay. And also all the tendencies in your body to get sick. Okay, like any sickness you have back pain, hip pain, allergies, anything you have. Okay, eye problems, number. Then again, see those problems, those sickness problems like scorpions, or he's picking on tadpoles. I like tadpoles. Maybe in Tibet tadpoles are bad luck. I don't know. Little frogs, etc. Then the milk pouring into your body, right? It pushes all of those bad things out the pores of your skin. Okay, so it's not the 2 holes in the bottom anymore. Okay, for this meditation, all the black stuff comes out of the little holes in your skin. Okay, where the sweat comes out, the black stuff comes out. Okay, all the black stuff comes out. Tamche chirde means they're pushed out by the milk. Okay. Lu yeshiki duce chikmerki kang shing sel shing newer sing newer song some. Then your body becomes like filled with very pure water, very pure sparkling crystal water. Okay, all the black stuff is pushed out. Then the whole inside becomes sparkling. Okay, like good dish detergent was used on your body. Now, second part of the first meditation. Here we go. Laryang suwatape. Then you have to ask, now please give me wisdom. Okay, you ask Tsongkhapa, please give me wisdom. Pugune user marser kigyum pape. Now a golden light starts to pour down the top of your head. Okay, through the straw, coming a different light. This one is golden red. Okay, golden red. You know those butter lamps? You use butter and ghee and you make a little lamp. Then that one burns with a very beautiful color. It's a golden red color. The flame is a golden red color. So, and it's a little bit transparent. You can see through the flame. You can see other things. Okay, so it's like that. It's not like milk this time. It's like flame. It's a little bit transparent or clear. Okay, it's like magical. Okay, this kind of flame, golden red liquid is coming into your body. Okay, shupe luki nang tamche kang. It fills up your body. Kerpa durche dur charab tamche chachan jamyang ki kuin nambe partsam me patamba. Okay, here comes a cool part. Okay, ready? After your body is filled with the golden liquid, bring your mind like a microscope down into the liquid. Bring your mind like a microscope down into the liquid. And you can see all the atoms of the liquid. Okay, all the molecules of the liquid. Little balls inside the liquid. Okay, the liquid is made of many atoms. Millions and millions of atoms, right? Tiny drops, tiny drops, okay? Inside your body is a golden liquid. And that liquid is made of atoms or molecules of liquid, right? Each one is like a globe. Each one is like a glass ball. And inside the globe is another Tsongkhapa. Each drop. Okay? How many Tsongkhapas in your body? Billion. Okay? It's really fun to do. Okay? I call microscope meditation. Okay? In the Abhidharma, it's called, what's it called? Pelma. Okay? This pelma doesn't mean shining. This pelma means you take your focus down to atomic level. And sometimes if you want to, you can take it back to galactic level. And you play. It's called meditation play. Okay? I standing next to a mountain. I chop it down with the edge of my hand. Like that, just like I'm bigger than a mountain today. Oh, look, this mountain's a little pointy, and you just chop the top off with your hand, like, whoop. Then you shrink down to an atom, I think I'll go through the artery in my left eye, I think I'll just travel there for a while, to travel through the artery, okay, like that. And it's a kind of meditation practice. It expands your mind. It makes your mind healthier. Okay. Sometimes you're as big as the universe. Sometimes you're as big as an atom. Okay, inside the blood vessel of your little finger. Okay, like that. So in this meditation, bring your mind like a microscope down to the drops, inside the drops, inside the drops, inside the drops. See little balls like glass spaceship, and inside them, each one is a Tsongkhapa. So your body's full of Tsongkhapas. Okay, it's very beautiful. Okay, Sam Mepa Tamba means, you know the word Sam, right? What does the word Sam mean? Sam means a border. Sam means a border. Okay. Tomorrow evening, in the afternoon, we will go to the retreat valley and we will set the tsam. We will make the tsam. Okay? Tsam means the line that you cannot come out. Okay? You make a commitment. 3 days, I will not cross this line. Okay? Unless I get sick or, my boyfriend calls me. Okay? Something like that. Should be a line. Okay? And that's called a tsam. And we will have Adam and other strong young guys. They will run around the whole valley and they will leave some marker. There will be 4 markers, east, west, north, south. A special mantra on a piece of paper. And they will put it on the 4 corners. And you cannot go outside. You're not supposed to go outside. Okay? You make a commitment. When I did my 3-year retreat, on the road, there was a fence with a gate. And I remember I touched the gate. I got out of the car, I opened the gate, and I said in my mind, I will not come out for 3 years. Very, very powerful. I touched the gate and I said, I opened the gate and I said, I will not come out for 3 years. And I closed the gate. Okay, like that. That's called tsam. It's very powerful for 3 years. That's like... Okay, so we will set the tsam. There will be a tsam of the whole area, and we will set a tsam for your house. Okay, you will have a tsam marker on the door of your house. Okay, this afternoon, Earl and the other 3-year retreatants are going to help us make our tsam sign. There's a small sign you make with the special letters. Special Sanskrit letters. So they will teach us this afternoon how to make that. And then each person will put it on their door. And tomorrow afternoon, I will come with you. We will do special ritual at the gate. And we will make a tsam. If you're staying in the campground, that will be the outside tsam. You can't go, okay? Some people stay on one side, some people stay on the other side. Okay, it's the same. Okay, and we will make a ceremony for the tsam. Okay, that's the meaning of tsam. Okay, there's no English word for that. I think just like a retreat border, something like that. I was hoping to have Mr. Wu here because he just paid for that land this week. We bought the land, the small land where the gate is. We didn't own that gate before. We didn't own that land, and we just bought it this week. So now we can get into our valley. Okay? Before we were crossing somebody else's land, and he can give us some problems. He can say once a day or something. But we just bought it. So we should thank him. So maybe we make a little video to thank him or something. Okay? More videos. It's never going to end. Okay. Why am I talking about tsam? Here he said tsam mepa. There should be no tsam. What's it mean? Your whole body is filled with Jetsongkhapas, and there's no space between them. There's no border. They are touching each other. So you're full of Jetsongkhapas. Okay, your whole body is full. Your finger is full, your ears are full, your head is full, your tongue is full, your little toes are full of Jetson-kappa. Okay? You have to think like that. Okay? Te tam je le user chepe chokchu gyawa sedan chepe kenab tam je Jetson jamyang ki kuin na babakti me pachan dama babe pukane shup. From the light of those Tsongkhappas, more golden light comes out of the pores of your skin, out of the holes of your skin. Light comes from those little tiny Tsongkhappas. More light coming out of your body. That light goes and invites Manjushri. Would you like to also come and stay in Vivian's body? Okay. You invite Manjushri. Okay. You come also. Luki nangi janyan namla timbe luki nang tamje lakwa usedan chepe selshing singer. Then you're squishing a lot of manjushris in there also. Okay. Now you're full of Tsongkhappas and manjushris. Okay. They are the same person, but they look different. Okay. Ram top ki. Then there's no room in your body for misunderstanding anymore. You are filled with wisdom. Lodru ki nange. And especially, you are able to understand Buddhist books. Okay? This is the first wisdom. The first wisdom. If Geshe Michael gives you some very confusing Tsongkhapa translation, and you do this meditation, suddenly you can understand it. Okay? I have a friend from Shanghai. His name is Huang Jin, And he started to study with me 7-8 years ago. Then he wants to read the old Jing in Chinese language. Old characters. Then he's like this. Very slow. He's trying to understand the old characters, Then recently he wrote me. He said, my wife was sitting with me in the evening. And she said, what are you doing? He said, I'm reading the Jing. She said, no, you're not. He said, yeah, I'm reading the Jing. She said, no, you are going like this. He's reading like that, the same ancient Jing. Then he said, oh, yeah, I understand everything. He's not slow. He's reading like this. Then she thought she's irritated. Why are you making this noise? I'm not making noise. I'm reading it. And I understand it. Something happened to me. Okay? Something happened. I changed. Something happened to me. She was very surprised. She checked and he really understand it now. Okay? Maybe you can read this book later. Yeah, okay. You have another one, Geshe Michael? Okay. All right. Okay? That's the purpose of the first wisdom. Okay? That's what will happen to you. You will be like Huang Jin. Okay? Okay? If you want that do the first meditation. Okay? All right? Also means business report, Max, okay? Someone give you the financials for some new company. You want to buy this company? Then you're like, yeah, okay, I'll buy it. I saw Warren Buffett, somebody gave him financial, He's like, yeah, okay, let's buy it. Let's buy the company, It means your mind change, mind level change. Everything's easy for you, okay? Very fast, okay? You can do very strange things. We did the pronunciation for the Georgia in 1 day, I think, or 2 days. I don't remember. Okay? It's very, very difficult. I mean the Lama Chupa. It's 40 pages of pronunciation. I just, okay, there it is. Then you're like, wow, I did that in 1 day. It used to take me 6 months, And it's just your level changes, okay? Okay, let's stop there. Anybody from Taiwan want to do this thing? Sashi. Ready? Where is that? Okay. Chi pu ki ju xin me to zhan ri ra bling xi nian de gen pa di sang ye shen du Kan Niyatayami Kewadi Kewokan Sanamishi Tsotsoshin Sanamishi Nechui Dambakuni Tobasho. Okay, thanks. It's very, very hard to sit here like this for many hours. If your legs hurt, sit in a chair, okay? Don't be a hero, okay? If it's uncomfortable, just sit in a chair. There are more chairs here. And it's not important to look like a Buddhist. It's important to be a Buddhist, okay? So sit in the chair is fine. I prefer a chair. When I work, I often sit in a chair. So, be comfortable. And it's a long hours, many hours a day. It's very difficult. We're not used to it. So thank you for being patient, okay? It's a lot of new information. Some is confusing. And be a tough guy, okay? Be tough. You paid a lot of money to come here, to the airplane company, and we paid a lot of money to build this place. And this is the purpose of many years of trouble here, to build this place, buy the land, get everything ready, is for these 3 days. Okay? People working for many years for 3 days. So be tough, okay? They worked for many years to give you those 3 days. So be a tough guy, If something goes wrong, the kitchen isn't working, or my room has a little smell from the hay or something, then okay. It's okay. I'm not going to die. Okay? I'm a tough guy. I'm a meditator, I'm doing retreat, So be a tough guy. This is not New York. This is Bowie. And we have to pay for a quiet place, we have to be a little bit tough. Okay.